No matter how well you do in life, there's one thing for certain: you will still compare yourself to others. And when there are teenagers winning gold medals at the Olympics and 21-year-old footballers earning €17 million a year, it's hard to not look down on your own talents. In fact, the search term "how much do I earn compared to others" returns 432 million results on Google. And "how much do I earn" is a growing search trend over the last 15 years. Like most people, I used to find myself constantly comparing myself to other people my age and getting jealous that I wasn't achieving what they were. This would stop me taking action on my own goals, because I had already told myself that I wasn't capable of keeping up with these super successful people. Since teaching myself and practicing the art of stoicism, learning about cognitive behavioural therapies and reconditioning my mindset, I've developed techniques to counteract this natural way of thinking, to the point where I no longer feel jealous of other people's achievements, and I've learned to thrive despite the vast amount of competition we all face. In this short video, I'm going to reveal the one easy to follow tool to stop feeling jealous and focus only on yourself, so you can reach your goals and ultimately feel fulfilled doing so. When you see a homeless person, what goes through your head? Or a billionaire? Or a burglar? Burglar? I can never say that word. The homeless man is a loser, the billionaire is greedy, and the burglar is, well, a The point is, we all have preconceived ideas of who people are and judge them accordingly. In fact, we often make assumptions within 7 seconds of meeting someone, and we judge their trustworthiness within 1/10 of a second. So much for not judging a book by its cover. Why do we do this? Well, for tens of thousands of years we were hunter-gatherers, looking around for food in tribes and trying not to get eaten. Within this time we learned how to gossip, and we needed to survive. In fact, it was a major reason we became so much more intelligent and advanced than the other species around us. If someone in our tribe wasn't trustworthy, we needed to know. It was quite literally a life or death situation, or maybe just a Love Island situation. And that wiring has transferred into today's still fairly new society. In fact, we've only actually been in the scientific revolution, which is the emergence of modern science, for 500 years, compared to the 200 to 300,000 years of Homo sapiens actually being around. So no wonder our brain is still running on an old hard drive, analysing and judging the people around us as quickly as we can. To put it into an analogy, we're running on this, in this. This creates an issue though. As we judge, criticise and condemn other people, we're setting ourselves up for failure. If we judge someone for failing at their business, then one day we have a great idea that we think could make us a millionaire. What are we more likely to do? Are we likely to just start it up? Or are we going to be thinking that if we fail, people are going to judge us? Or if we mock someone for doing something embarrassing like confessing their love to someone who turns them down, how confident do you think we'll be when talking to someone we're interested in? You probably see the pattern by now. The more we negatively criticise others for their actions, the more anxious we're going to feel when setting out to do anything meaningful ourselves. So you're probably thinking by now that if it's so hardwired in us for thousands and thousands of years, if it's so subconsciously ingrained in our being, then how on earth do we stop it? Well, here's what Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, had to say. Someone bathes in haste, don't say he bathes badly, but in haste. Someone drinks a lot of wine, don't say he drinks badly, but a lot. Until you know their reasons, how do you know that their actions are vicious? We have absolutely no idea what drives people to do the things they do, whether it's anger, greed, love, envy, or a 50k prize money pot. So how can we judge them? The Stoics like to remember that everybody is just simply doing the best they can with the tools they're given. Nobody sets out to do something because it's the wrong thing to do. And I don't mean morally. Of course the burglar knows that ruining someone's life for a profit is wrong. He just thinks it's right to do the wrong thing. Suddenly, when you make this mindset shift, forgiveness is a whole lot easier, and you stop putting labels on other people. You realise that you're no much better than anyone else. Everyone is just trying to get through this blockbuster movie the best we can. We all just have different scripts. Then you realise that someone like Kylian Mbappe is no better or worse than the homeless person. Sure, he's better at earning money, better at football, contributes more to society, but he's not a better person overall. They're just different. Because there can't be a better or worse when comparing human beings, as everybody is just running on completely different scripts. It's not just apples to oranges, it's almonds to ice cream and bacon sandwiches to kiwis. And when you start to think like this, you no longer judge yourself against the 16-year-old Olympian or the 19-year-old millionaire, and you focus entirely on yourself and your own script. And you realise that you wouldn't swap places for anybody because your script is unique to you. And just as you might gain some money or fame if you do make that switch, Freaky Friday style, you'll also lose that hobby you love, the music you like, and those fond memories that you've made. Everything that can make you truly happy is unique to you. So be grateful, appreciate it, and make the most of what you have because, well, you're the only one who's got it. Thank you so much for watching. If you took any value at all from this video, I'd really appreciate if you could hit the like button and also comment on what stops you feeling jealous. I post weekly videos on building discipline and an unbreakable mindset. If you're looking to improve your life, then hit the subscribe button and join the community. I also have just released a free playbook to getting your life together, which takes you through the step-by-step process I use from going from anxious and lazy to fulfilled and productive. It's the first link in the bio, so grab it while it's free, and I'll see you in the next one.